Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Susan Barbetta. My husband and I run a small charity called Cake for Kids Cambodia, and that's how we met in. We met in 2013 up in Mondulkiri province, up in Cambodia near the Vietnam border. It is very impressive, as you'll see throughout his presentation this afternoon. I think one of the first things that struck us was while he was in high school, he was walking several miles every night to take English lessons on his own, or, at a very young age, realizing the importance of education. He didn't start school till he was 11 years old, helping to support his family. So there's a whole lot more we can say about him, but I'll just turn it over to him and you can hear his amazing story and the work that he's done for the Indigenous Bunong. He has had several opportunities to work for NGOs and government agencies, but has always returned back to Mondulkiri to work with his people. So thanks very much and welcome in.
Good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon to thank Tom and Susan for bringing me here. Thank Dr. Dora that allowed me to speak here. I am Bunong Indigenous people from Cambodia, and this is the traditional of the Bunong clothes traditional. And I'm here today. I will present about the Indigenous people rights and what we face in Cambodia. In a village where I live, in the Burang, the students, they always bring their children, their sister and brother to the class because their family don't have time to take care of their children enough. So their parents go to the farm every day and they come to the school in the morning. They bring with their sister and brother to the class together. So in the yes, this is Cambodia, where I'm from. It's very far from USA. It takes about about more than 20 hours. It's very long ways. And I fly from Phnom Penh, the capital city of Cambodia, to Korea, to Seoul, city. Then from Seoul to here, about 13 hours to Atlanta airport, and then to here. It takes a lot of time and very tired. I just arrived yesterday and stay with my house, Tom and Susan. Yes. And this is what I work in my countries, in my province. And this is my grandmother and my mother's house. And I have my own shop, coffee shop. And at the evening, I teach English to the students because I believe that English is very important for Cambodian Indigenous because I want all of them to get scholarship from other countries to study. If no scholarship, you cannot study. Like myself, I get support from called Village Focus NGO. It's run by Mr. Bill. He's an American people. He's back to US now. He's very old now. So I'm really thankful to Bill. He support me. I will stay at the boarding school. It's for the student who from the remote area, from the village that very far from the city. It's about, my village about 20 kilometers. So we cannot walk to study because we are very poor. We don't have car or motorbike to go. We have to stay at the boarding school and eat and then go to study. And after now I also work for the party, Cambodian Indigenous People Democracy Party. I am the public relation officer. I start to work in 2021 because I saw that the party they focus on the indigenous rights, and they used to support my people in the village where I live because have some people from Phnom Penh. They have power. They grab the lands about 472 hectares square, and I try to again with them to protest, but they use the law to treat us, and I cannot do anything. I try to make a report because only me that can write very well in the Khmer because I finished from university. So I try to go to Phnom Penh to find someone to help, to send a report to them to complain that what happened in my village where I live. But the result, no result. But after that, I know a man that he recommended me to meet the leader of the Indigenous Cambodian Indigenous party to meet him and then talk about that problem. And then they take that report that we write and send to the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister take that land back to us, 472 hectares square. And that person was in the jail now. It's good result. That's why I decided to join with the party, because that party helped the indigenous people in Cambodia. It's real. And this is the accomplice from the leader of Mr. San Plang, the leader of the party. He is indigenous people. And this is my class next to my house where I live now. I take 3 hours a day at the evening from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I have three-hour device for first class, second class, and third class. What the purpose I do, like I told you, I want the indigenous people, they can get scholarship to study in abroad, or they can go to Phnom Penh to university. There are very less population of the indigenous people that can go to university because we don't have money to pay to the school tuition for the living, especially the living is very expensive in the city. So people, the indigenous people students, they queue up the school at grade 9 or grade 12, mostly grade 12. Then they work like to work at the farm or at their family to work in the worker to make some money for their family. Yes, this is Mr. Bill that I told you. He is our hero in the Mondulkiri. We love him a lot. This is me during in the boarding school, and his hand. So I will start school in before I was born in the Putru village. It's a remote village. It's about 20 kilometers from the city where I live, and no school, no electricity, no clean water. We use only the water from a river, and I grew up there. I was born there, and then when I was 5 or 6 years old, in the early morning, normally I just go to the farm a lot of bird or animal they come to the farm to eat the crops, and then I try to make them go out. I get up very early in the morning, around 5 o'clock every day during the collection season. And sometimes we go to fishing, go to hunting in the forest. And we have animals, we have cow, buffalo, elephant. We don't have motorbikes. It's very traditional. But unfortunately, my father was dead in 1999. There was the chiefs, the Khmer, they still live in the jungle. They come to try to take money from my family and then kill my father. And then we feel not safe. And then I moved to Oriang with my family in that village that I can start school. I'm already 11 years old at that time. Then I start in grade 1. In my opinion, at that time, I just want to study, finish grade 9. I don't want to finish university because I think we don't have enough money. But when I study, I feel very happy because I can read, I can study, I can meet my friend at school. When I finish grade 9, I get one certificate. My mother asked me to stop to work to get money. I said, no, I don't want to stop. Not enough for myself. I want to study in the city, in the San Norom where I live, where I meet Bill. Then I go there, I stay in the boarding school, and then I meet him. He support us like food and accommodation, electricity, and some they support some like book sometimes when he get a book. And in that place that I start study English in 2010s, that a lot of volunteering from other country, like mostly from Australia, American, like Tom and Susan. We go to volunteer to teach English at that place also. That's why I can practice my English, and I start to study English in that year, and I go to school. So when I go to school, I just learn. I don't try very hard because I don't understand. I just want to finish grade 12 also. I don't want to go to university. I think I never has money. My family, my mother, he said he want me to stop because at home we don't have someone to work because I'm the first child in the family. So I have to respond a lot of things, like I have to go to the farm, take care of buffalo, cow. We have cow, buffalo, pigs, a lot of things at home. So, but I say sorry to my mother. I have to study. I really want to study. So, and then what I really want to study, I meet one Australian family. They are good family. They come to teach us English at the boarding school. And then one day they talk to me, do you want to study in the university? And then I think I want, but I said, I don't have money. I don't want to go because no money. They said, if you are past grade 12, that it means graduate from grade 12, I will support you. If you are failed, I won't support you, won't meet you. They said like this. After that, I did commitment to study hard, very hard, to get to finish grade 12, to get certificate from grade 12. And then I passed the result. I feel very happy. And then I emailed to their name Tim and Lynn from Australia. And through Bill, he helped me also to make like write email to them, and then they reply to me, and then they support me to pay for the university, for my living in Phnom Penh. And then I moved to study in Phnom Penh. And then I finished in 2018 because in Phnom Penh I work also because the money that I get from my support is not enough because it's some small money. I have to work. I work also and study. But I work in the hotel. I'm lucky also because I can speak English. In Cambodia, we can work in the hotel because hotel in Phnom Penh, mostly foreigners come to stay. If I don't speak English, I cannot get a job. So when I can speak English, so I get job, I have time to study and work at the same time. So at that time, it's a bit hard for me because, you know, in Phnom Penh, if we work and study, we don't have enough time to try to study good result. So it's late. Actually, I have to finish the class in 2016, but it's late for me, late 2 years because I work and study. That's why I delay until that year. And after I finished from university, I moved back to Mondulkiri where I live, where I born, and work with the NGO called WCS, Wildlife Conservation Society, for 2 years from 2017 and to 2019. Yes, this is the Mondulkiri province. We are in the northeastern country. It's bordered by Vietnam and Laos. Yes, my job, I also, after I worked in the WCS for 2 years, I also quit my job from WCS, and I returned to Phnom Penh for a while, and then I come back to make some business that I told you. I have a coffee shop and noodle shop in the morning sell with my wife, and I teach English because I want Indigenous children can go to university the same to me and get, especially if they can get scholarship from other countries, very happy for me. That's my purpose. And I also work with XL Consulting about we research about the COVID-19 in Mondulkiri. Because some indigenous people, they don't understand, they don't want to get the vaccine from the COVID because they sometimes, some of them, they afraid of effects. And some of them, they just get one booster. That they don't want to get it. Because first reason, it's difficult to get. Because it's the doctors in the town, they have to come here, and a lot of people, many people, they have to wait and set with a line. So they don't want to get it. They think it would be okay. And after we get the vaccine, we have to relax for 7 days, not working, because it affects. And that's why the reason. And then after that, after we research and they write a report, send to the government, and the government, they send the doctor to the village, to the village, and then many indigenous people now get the vaccine. Like myself, I get 5th booster now. It's good for myself. And I met Tom and Susan in 2013. They come here for the charity. Sorry, they come to the Cambodia for the charity. And that time, they met Bill in they know Bill. I'm not sure how do you know Bill through introduced to me and to arrange the taxi for him and assist him to Sanorom, to the town, to fix English, and I come with them. But unfortunately, at the time, his car is very old, broken along the way. Yeah, and yeah, 5 times. Yeah, sorry for him also. First time for him that I met. But next time, I try to book the taxi better for him. Yeah, and after that, I always work with him because he always come every 2 years, except during the COVID-19. We support a lot. He support a lot, like well, library, and toilets, especially toilet. A lot of toilets. They support two villages of the toilets, and each family we got one toilet, and well, we can share with the like one group. One group like has 4, 5, or 10 family. They have give one well for them. So I will talk a bit about Cambodian historical context. Before 1975, Cambodia was very good country. It means no war, but we have war also, but it's not in just in along the border only, because after we get independent from France, we was colonized by France 90 years in Cambodia, and after that we get independent. We have very developed country, and the U.S. also support us a lot at that time, like build the school, university. They have a lot of factory in Phnom Penh. It was led by our King Sihanouk. He is the leader, and until 1970, we have a bit problem with the political, I think, because between the communists and the what do you call it, democratics, they are not get on each other, and Vietnamese, South Vietnamese, and North Vietnamese, they are fighting each other and fight along the border of Cambodia. And at that time, U.S. support to South Vietnam, and then they bomb some in the border. And my grandmother, she has been sued at time. It's a bit hard because the war happened in the country is not good. Until 1770, we changed the new political. The Lon Nol, he become the president of Cambodia. Like we changed to a Republic of Cambodia in 1970, and the King Sihanouk, he moved to other country. He's not in the city, in the country, in Cambodia, and that's that time the civil war happened in the Cambodia, and in that time, for the indigenous people, it's very hard also, because we used to live with the peace. It's um, it's not so good for us because we don't have enough time. Like we always escape to run in the forest. Sometimes when they are fighting. So until that's fine. Until that, in Cambodia, you hear about Khmer Rouge, right? In Cambodia, right? Khmer Rouge is from the Communist Party. They are they make the troop, the soldier in the forest in Cambodia, again with the Lon government. Lon government support from the United States. Lon is he government is like Republic of Cambodia. It's the same model from the United States. But the Khmer Rouge is communist. They live along the border and they cooperate with the Viet Cong. So Khmer Rouge, they after the troop of the United States, they take off back to country, and Lon lost the war in 1975, and Pol Pot has become the leader country, the Khmer Rouge, from 1975. At that time, the darkness history in Cambodia happened, killed a lot of people. They said all the people in the city in Phnom Penh must move to their hometown, to the countryside, to work in the field. Because why? They said the American will drop the bomb in the city. They lie to the people. And even some people, they are sick in the hospital. Some of them, they just giving birth in the hospital. Some of them get injured by the war. Must move on. They're not allowed to stay. They lie to the people like, you only move a few days only, not you just take like special thing only, don't bring a lot of things. After that, after they move forever for 6 months, 20 days in work in the rice field and kill a lot of people. Because why? They don't trust each other. They accuse each other that you are enemy. They never trust each other. That's why they kill, because they said, yes, this is the picture that people they move from right to from Phnom Penh. It's very bad. A lot of people die along the way. And in 1979, the Vietnamese soldier, they invade to Cambodia. They support the government of Cambodia now to fight the Khmer Rouge. Khmer Rouge flee to the border of Cambodia, to the Thai border, and after that the Hun Sen government, they lead the country since 1985 until now. In 1993, the UN, they support to make the first election in Cambodia. And there are two parties that won the seat in the assembly. First one is Hun Sen, and second one is the party now that lead the country, called CPP, Cambodian People Party. And at that time we have two prime ministers in one country, because the Prime Minister Hun Sen did not accept the result, because he said they cheat the election. The Hun Sen said like this, and then King Sihanouk come to to have, and then they give to first prime minister is called Rodam Randet, the son of the king, and the second one Hun Sen. And in 1997, we have fighting between two parties, Phnom and CPP, in the city of Phnom Penh. A lot of people, a lot of the officers from Phnom Penh died in Phnom Penh also. And after that, in 1998, we have election again, and the CPP win the party until now, every party. Yeah. So this is the UN. They come to Cambodia. They to support peace in Cambodia. And this is the Putru village where I live, that I told you, the Bunong indigenous people that we normally this is the traditional clothes for us that I wear for the lady, and we have tobacco to smoke. The indigenous people now we have problem also, a lot of issue about land grabs, like in my village now. You know, there are 255 hectares square that the government they provide economic land concession to the company. So the people did not agree because that land is very important for us, because we protest, we make protest at the provincial hall, but the result is still not sold until now. Yeah. Normally, the Bunong people we use forest for collect the vegetable like rotan, wines, cardamom, and honeys. Honey is very expensive and special for us. Every season, we always go to the forest. Myself, I used to collect also, but now I don't have time. I only sometimes I buy from my people. Yeah, and we sell to the markets. It's good for us. And we another job. We have living in the village, like weaving clothes, like my clothes now. And get some water. In Mondulkiri province of Cambodia, where I live, there are 90% are indigenous people living there. We believe in the animals, and we always do ceremonies every year. And this is the maps of the indigenous people. This is Mondulkiri, and Oriang is this size where I live. We have a lot of animals and protected area also. See the jar wine that we pray for the God, and we drink also the wine. The wine is very strong, and this one jar we can bring like 5 or 6 people for one jar. During our ceremony, sometimes we pray for the rice season. Yeah, this is our spirits that we always believe. This is the villages in Kohnyax. They pray to their God to protect the land, because they worry the people from outside will come take their land out. The sign say like this, and at that time they also invite us, because I am from the Indigenous party. They're very thankful to us that always support them, and then they invite us to join with them and take photo. My grandmother, yeah, she is 103 years now. She's very old, and she has been through a lot of hard time during the war in Cambodia, like I told you before. And during Khmer Rouge, it has long story for her. She moved to Kohnyax district. She always told me, and my mother also told me also. She lived in Orient, her original village. But after Khmer Rouge, they take control of the country. They move people in their hometown to the rice field to work at the rice field together. And we have to walk 120 kilometers from our hometown. So we have to walk. We start somewhere and we sleep there. Then wake up in the morning and walk again with other people, many people, with a lot of clothes or they have a lot of things with them. And in our family, we have one elephant. And my grandfather was Mahout. He take care of the elephant. And that time, all stuff that we have to put together. They not allow we our own stuff like land or cow or buffalo. We have it together, everything put together. No belong to someone. So they put together elephant, a lot of elephant at the same time, and then they asked my grandfather to take care. And unfortunately, my grandfather was chased by the elephant during the Khmer Rouge, and then he get very sick, and then no doctor at that time. Because doctor they kill. They don't trust doctor. They say there are no lick people. They will get up and again the region, the Pol Pot region, and after my grandfather get chased by elephant and he dead that time, and my grandmother very sad and she doesn't want to work at all, and the chiefs are not happy with my grandmother. They want to kill. They send my grandmother to other place. Maybe they want to kill her, and then she meet the Lao family who live in Cambodia also. They are the chiefs. They ask my grandmother to stay with them. If my grandmother not listen to them, they will kill after. But she lucky also because after that she live with Lao people. They are like her also, and then she start to work. And my mother, she work like take care of the children. She was around 7 or 8 years old, and my grandmother worked in the farm in the rice field. And after 1979, the Khmer Rouge fall down. We moved back to our village by walking. This is the traditional house that where I was live before when I was young, but now in where I live now it changed a little bit. We still have not many traditional house like this, only a few. Because now we change the house, we make like wood house from the modern style. Some of us, because this traditional house we have to take care every 2 or 3 years. We have to change the roofs because the roof is leaking if we don't change. And we have 2 doors this house, one side and other side. When in the Mondulkiri we have 2 seasons. One season the wind from this side, and the second season wind from here. When the wind from here, we close the door from this side. The wind cannot come, and it's warm also. Where I live, it's a bit cold. It's not cold like here. It's cold for us. It's cold. Yeah, but here it's more colder. Yeah. The indigenous people now we have a lot of faith now because we some of them they borrow money from the bank. They put the land to the bank or house. Then some of them they don't have enough money and borrow the money from bank. They don't have money to pay back. Sometimes they sell the land, they lose the land, and then they move to the other village far away from the city. Some the children give up school. It's very bad for the children. And the weaver is very important. In the past, the lady who can weave like her, it means the knowledge lady. A lot of people they respect, and the weaver is very expensive also. The scout. Like now we still a weaver in the village. Some tourists they can come and buy from us. Yeah, because not many lady that not every lady they can use before, because in the past when we go to buy clothes, we don't have market. Like I told you, when my great grandfather, when they want to go to my people, it's very far. It spent like 1 month. That's why. So the phase that we have now, we lost the trees, the forest, because a lot of companies they come to invest and they grab the land, and some people they cut the tree, sell to other country, like this country. And when I arrive here, I feel very interesting about like Georgia state and North Carolina state is compared to Cambodia. In Cambodia, where I live, the Bunong people, we love the tree also. We don't cut the tree. We just cut a little bit for farming. But when we have the issue with the land, when the government come to solve the problem, they said, where is your crop if your land? In here, like Tom House, behind Tom House, you have big tree, a lot of tree. If in Cambodia, maybe the government said that land belongs to the government, it's not belong to someone, because tree it grew up for a long time. It belongs to the state. So some people they force themselves to cut the tree to get the land. That's why we lost a lot of land. WCS they work a lot for protecting the forest, but still lost some tree also, because that reason the law. And if we don't cut the tree, it means land belongs to the government. And when we have the issue, they have to come and then take. We must to research. If we have crop like a mango tree, coconut tree, or some tree, that means we are legal, belong to the land. If we don't have anything at all, just tree, it means are illegal, and they can take the land back to the state, and they can provide to economic land concession, like in Oriang now 255 hectares square. This is what I work when I work in WCS, Wildlife Conservation Officer. Sorry, Wildlife Conservation Society. I was work like community facility, and I always go to patrol in the forest with the ranger and police military and with community. And we spend like 5 nights for one patrol in the forest. Yeah. We do that 2 times a month. So we face a lot of things in the forest, like the road is very bad. You see motorbike, it's very dirty, and we cross a big river, and we have to carry the motorbike through the river. And sometimes it rains very big rain, and we have to sleep and cook under the rain to make the camps in the forest. Yeah, and sometimes we meet the people that cut the tree, the illegal logging. They have gun, dangerous also sometimes. This man, he is a Bunong. He was a Bunong indigenous people. He was killed by the illegal logging forest in Mondulkiri. His name Soknai, Tern Soknai. He lived the same my village. It's very sorry at that time. There were 3 people killed at the same time, because they went to arrest the people who cut the tree, and then when they come back with the same motorbike, 3 people, and they have other group wait in the middle of the road and shoot and kill 3 people. Yeah. Did you take a photograph of the loggers? Pardon? The people who are cutting the tree, you take their picture? Normally, when we get in the forest, when we see them, we have to arrest them. We have the police military go with us with the gun, and yeah, come with us also, and arrest them, take them to the court. Yeah. This is I already talked to you, because it happened in my village. This is where I live. The people in the Burang village were not happy to the government that give economic land concession to the company that take the land from us, and the people they make this fence, not allow the truck of the government to get to our land. But now there are 9 people in the village get summoned from the court because they said we are against with the law. So when they call us to answer in the court, we have to come, all the village come together to the village. So now we are still free, it's not in the jail yet, but in the future we're not sure if put them in the jail. Yeah, 9 people. And now a few weeks ago, they come, the authority, they come to the village also to talk, to discuss, to solve the problem, that issue. But the result still not good result now. We're still waiting the result from the government now. This is the election in Cambodia. His name Hun Sen. He's the Prime Minister of Cambodia in 1985, and until 2023, and now his son become the Prime Minister. A lot of opposition party they were in the jail now, and for the election in 2018, the opposition party not joined, and 2023 is not joined also because the ruling party kick out them, and the leader is now in France, I think, Samlensi, and Kamsika, he in jail, the vice president of the opposition party. This is the result of our party, Cambodian Indigenous People Democracy Party. We are new party also. It was established by indigenous people in Mondulkiri, where I live, and he get a lot of unfair thing also. That's why he stand up to make to establish the party. We first joined the election in 2018, but the result is only 10,000 people they vote for us. And in this year, 2023, we get more support, like 52,000 people they vote for us. It means a good result for us because the indigenous people in Cambodia only 200,000 indigenous people only who live in Mondulkiri, in Cambodia. But when they vote like 52,000, it's a good sign for us. We also, for next election, we will try to do more promote for our party. I hope it will be more progress. In Cambodia, the road is still not so good, like you see in the picture. This is in the Putru village, where I lived before when I was born. It's very bad. This is the NGO that always support the indigenous people in Cambodia, and the lady also. All what I present today. Thank you very much.
We'd like to take the opportunity for you guys to ask questions. Who would like to go first?
Thank you very much. My name is Prasenjit Dwara, and I have done some work on Prelang. Are you connected to the Q people in Prelang forest?
When I was in the WCS, they also have program to work for the Prelang, but I don't know very much about Prelang because it's different parts. Prelang in the west, right, of Cambodia.
In the middle.
in middle, yeah, and Mondulkiri
You are on the east.
eastern, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit far,
Okay.
yeah.
But they have also about 200,000 indigenous people. So are you saying that the total number of indigenous people in Cambodia is
Yeah, 2,000.
200,000?
Yeah, 200,000.
Okay. And they're mostly dependent on forest produce.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the government has created some reserves also, right? I mean, sanctuaries. What do they call them?
Sanctuary.
Wildlife. Yeah.
Yeah, wildlife sanctuary.
So that prevents both the indigenous people and supposedly also the loggers, right? They cannot go in there. Can the indigenous people go in there?
Now before they not allowed during before 2019, but
Yeah.
now they change the policy. They allow for the indigenous people who live around that area to
Okay. And what about illegal logging? Is that still going on in a big way?
yeah, still in Cambodia now because you know a lot of people they are poor and hungry. They need some food, and then we could cut the tree and sell it. They still go like by motorbike. To
But what about big companies? That do they come in there to log?
in Elsima Wildlife Sanctuary where I work for the WCS, there are I'm not sure about the number of the company that government provide the economic land concession. They cut the tree and then they replace by rubber tree plantation. Yeah,
Acacia.
yeah, and then that's a big problem for us. That you know, if the people who poor or hungry, they just cut the tree, not cut all the tree, but the company they will cut all. Our policy of the party, if we win the election, we will delete that law also that you provide the economic land concession. It's not we want now.
One more thing. Do you have many Buddhist monks like Ven Salut and people like that? Do you have them also in your Bunong area?
The Buddhist, right?
Yeah.
Buddhist is the state's government religion. Yeah, in my village there are one pagoda also, and for indigenous people, some of our indigenous people they believe in Christian now. They start to believe in
Christianity.
Yeah, and some part we believe both. Some part we believe like Christian and Buddhist. During our days, we celebrate in the enemies. Like we pray for the mountain, the forest, and we pray when we have celebrate rise. But during the ceremony of the Buddhists, we go to pagoda. We do both. Yeah, but some
do they protect the forests?
The Buddhists, right?
Buddhists?
Some yeah, some they protect. The monk they go to people, but not many. They not focus on protesting the.
Okay, because in Prelang they are very important.
Oh, in my parts, not many Buddhists do that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anybody else? I want to thank you for coming here and presenting. Any last words you would like to share with us?
I think, I'm very special thanks to Dr. Dora who allowed me here, and Alex, and you, and Tom, and Susan. This is very special land that I dreamed when I was young. I can't imagine that I can step on the American country. It's very, very big and powerful country. It's my big dream that I can achieve now. Thank you very much. Yeah.